the time to introduce a person that took the time to work and try to organize this event to happen. This is Sister Susan and our sister Naomi. They are right here to my side here. Susan, you want to introduce yourself or what you do?
Susan Kopelman and Naomi Finkelstein, we both organize with Stop Veolia Seattle and Disability Liberation Front. And I've known Steve, what's up?
Mike.
Is it Mike? Hello, is that better?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yes, just that, so Stop Veolia Seattle is organizing locally. Veolia, the same company that was actively trying to bust USW 8751, is a corporation that's been around since the beginning of French colonization. Actually, Veolia's first contracts were providing water and transportation to the French colonies. And we see a direct continuation today with they're still providing water and transportation as part of this privatization neoliberal agenda. We see this direct continuation between slavery and colonization and privatization and capitalism today. The locally, Veolia, when they came in, they busted the union. So from 2008, when Veolia came in, there was no more union for the paratransit, 75% of the paratransit contract that Veolia had. And actually, just last month, the Veolia drivers got their contract, and a lot of people are crediting it to Stop Veolia Seattle's relationship with the Boston school bus drivers.
All right.
So already we're seeing the power in making these connections. And also we're seeing that both in Boston and in Seattle and in other places, Veolia, Transdev, and others are trying to divide our coalitions because we're in solidarity with Palestine. But it was actually through our Palestine Solidarity Connection that's how I met Steve and the drivers. They put out a call asking for Palestine Solidarity activists to show up to a rally. And I happened to be in Boston visiting my sister and nephew and was able to come on over. But there's a lot of people who don't want us to be making these connections. It's really important that regardless of what anyone thinks about what's happening in Palestine and the Israeli apartheid colonial project, but whatever you think about it, just that we need to be strong and not allow Palestine solidarity to divide our community labor coalitions. Right? And so, we're really excited as we're building a united front, and just, I think one of the most powerful things that the Boston school bus drivers are good at is not being divided. And how can we in Seattle, King County, allow ourselves not to be divided by interests that are trying to divide us and make us weaker? Here.
Thanks, my name is